Hi everyone and welcome to my channel Let's Learn with Dipti. In the lecture series of control system component, today we are going to learn the very important part of the pneumatic circuit, that is developing a pneumatic circuit diagram. But before proceeding for the development of the pneumatic circuit, we all must know what are the components, what are the symbols of the pneumatic circuit. So I will start with first single-sided and double-sided cylinder explanation. Then gradually I will take you to the all symbols related for the circuit development. I had created one unique Excel file where you can practice all the examples. All the practical examples have been given to you and you need to practice it there. So let's see what is single-sided and double-sided cylinder, followed by the symbols and then the circuit development. I hope you all will like this video. Please watch till end because the all explanation about the circuit development is given over here. Please do not forget to subscribe my channel. So this is a double-sided cylinder. Why it is called as a double-sided cylinder? Because it has two ports. Both the ports can act as an input as well as the output port. There is no spring attached like your single-sided cylinder. So these two are the ports. This is a piston which is available, which is moving in and out position. As I am applying pressure on this port, because of the applied pressure, the piston will move on my left hand side, and if I apply pressure on this particular port, my piston will move again inside. So every time I need to apply the pressure to do this piston movement. So what is the difference between the single-sided and a double-sided cylinder? In a double-sided cylinder, as you can see, there are two ports available. In a single-sided cylinder, only single port is available. A spring is attached to this piston from inside. Okay. So as I am applying the pressure, because of the applied pressure, my piston will move in the outward direction. But as soon as I remove the pressure from the port, my piston will come back to its original position because of the spring action. A spring tension is adjusted in such a way. So there are major difference between the single-sided and double-sided cylinder is that the spring is present in the single-sided and in double-sided the spring is not present. There are two ports available for the double-sided and there are only single port available for the single-sided cylinder. So this is a Excel sheet. After learning the single-sided and double-sided, let's see what are the symbols involved in that. Over here, the switching position or switching portion is been indicated by a box. An arrow inside the box indicating the flow. If the arrow is downward, that means the flow is from up to down. This is indicating the close position. So if I have a 2 position, then there will be a 2 boxes, 3 position 3 boxes, 4 position 4 boxes, and so on. Okay. So usually B and A is a symbol, O is a neutral symbol which is given over here. Other than that, there are many other symbols which are involved. This is a compressor symbol or the supply symbol is there. Okay. This is a port and a position we are going to see. So this is 2 boxes are indicating the position, whereas the 2 lines over here is indicating the port. So it is a 2 by 2 wall because it has a 2 position and 2 port. Okay. So this is a 2 position and 3 ports. So 3 by 2. Usually the first number 3 is indicating the port by position. So 3 by 2 wall. This is again a 3 position and a 4 port. So it is a 4 by 3 wall which is now indicated. In order to move the wall from, see, the ports are fixed, that way the wall can move. So if I want to push this wall on my left hand side or right hand side, I need certain actuator signal. So these are the actuator symbols are here. This is a spring actuator, manual, push button, lever, mechanical, and there are many solenoids are there. So if you attach it on the right hand and left hand side, so you can move it, and whichever position you want you can shift it. Over here I had kept this is a basic symbols are there where the flow control valve, restriction and adjustable symbols are there. Then there is a symbol library is there. In the symbol library you will see there is a single sided cylinder, double sided cylinder, a normally open type, then 5x2 wall, then a flow control wall, and there are few empty boxes are there. I had purposely kept these empty boxes so that you can design your own symbol. Okay, now there are more single sided and main power supply, a exhaust air supply is there. Symbol for circuit is the guidance for you all to understand about the circuit. See, this is what I was talking about. This is the actual wall action will take place. Can you tell me what is type of the wall? Okay, so these two are the symbols which are available. These symbols are utilized for moving the wall ahead and forward and a backward position. So the wall information is also given over here, that is the wall information of a typical wall is given over here. Now let us check out the first example, that is developing the OR gate. Okay, so whenever we are developing any circuit diagram, we have to develop the circuit diagram with the schematic symbols over there. So if I am thinking about the OR gate, the truth table of the OR gate is nothing but the additional truth table, we all know, that is 0 0 0 0 1 1. So whenever the 1 comes, the output is turning as 1. What I mean by the 0 and a 1 over here, when I am saying the A is 0, B is 0, that means there is no power supply is available. When I am saying A is 0 and B is 1, that means a power supply is available for B but not for A. Similarly, in the third case, the power supply is available for A, not for B, and in the last case, the power supply is available for both the inputs. Now, the question is how to develop it. A note is given that copy paste the symbol from the symbol library. This is a symbol library, comma the basic symbol, this is a basic symbol, and develop the circuit. So we are going to copy paste the symbol, like for example, if you wish to copy paste the single sided cylinder, I will just Control C and I will go into the problem wherever I want it. So I will just Control V there. So the symbol will be there. Now if I want to connect any other circuit along with it, for example, if I wish to connect a shuttle wall, okay, I will just Control C, I will go back to the problem, Control V, I will do it, it is coming. Now I am going to connect these two. You can directly connect it, otherwise you can go into the insert, then illustration, then a shape. In the shape you will find the various lines, arrows are there. So depending upon the flow direction you can choose it and you can connect it there. I will just make it more clear in this case. Remember, we have to use the minimum circuit or minimum components we need to use for the circuit development. So this drag drop options are available. See, now the connection is made between the shuttle wall and a single sided cylinder. Similarly, the signals or the different components you can combine together and develop the circuit. So let's see how the OR gate circuit development can be done. Okay, now I will teach you how the OR gate can be developed. I will just delete it for the time being. Okay, in a first case of the OR gate, I will show you the diagram over here. In a first case of the OR gate, okay, now this is which type of the control wall is used. It is having a 2 port and it is having a 2 input or 3 inputs are there. So it means it is 2x3 wall. 2x3 wall, a one actuator is a spring, the another actuator is a manual control. Okay, this is indicating the supply. This is indicating the supply, whereas the triangle is indicating the exhaust. Okay, so the first position what OR gate is expecting is 0 0. For 0 0 my output should come as 0. So what I had done is I had not connected it to the supply. Okay, this is, both of them are not connected, the arrow is not connected towards the supply, so both of them are in a 0 position. So since the 0 position is there, the no air will go via shuttle valve. Since no air will go, the single acting cylinder will remain in a place as it is not going to move since the no air is there. As I told you earlier, we have to minimize the circuits. So if I am using a double acting cylinder instead of the single acting cylinder, then I need to use the double line. Okay, unnecessary the cost of the circuit or the wires complexity is going to increase. So instead of that, the single sided cylinder is going to give me the output. So this was a case for the condition for the 0 0, that is logic 0 0, the output is 0. Now let's see what happened when the logic is 0 1. When the logic is 0 1, as you can see, it is still connected to the exhaust, whereas when I am saying 1, I need to apply a push there. When I am applying a push, my position will move. As you can see over here, my position, earlier position was this. When I push it with a manual button or manually, then what will happen, my position changes to this position. Okay, so this will come into the picture. My supply is now connected to it. Because of the supply, the air will pass, it will move the shuttle valve on the other side. Since there is no air, there is no opposition to the air there, so the air will go there into the single sided cylinder. As it go into the single sided cylinder, it will compress the spring and it thus force the spring or the piston will move out. The piston movement is taking place, this will be considered as logic 1 condition. Okay, now let's come to the next condition, that is 1 0. 1 0 means I need to give a push to my first 3/2 cylinder, 3/2 control valve. Now I gave a push, I connected to the compressor, then via compressor it is going to the shuttle valve, then flow control valve, again the spring is compressed, the position is outward, piston movement is outward, therefore the logic 1. Now in this case, the logic 0 के लिए, as you can see, it is not allowed to move, so it is a restrictions are there. Now we will see the last situation, that is a logic 1 1. In the logic 1 1, with the help of the manual actuator, both the positions are been shifted. So this is connected to the compressor and even this port is now connected to the compressor. Because of that, the shuttle valve will come, the valve is ideally coming in the center, the air is passing and again my piston moves in the outward direction. So this is holding again a logic 1. This is the piston movement outward is considered as logic 1, whereas the piston movement inside is considered, or no movement of the piston is considered as logic 0. I hope you all understand the circuit development for the OR gate. Now I want you all to develop the circuit even for the AND gate. By the truth table is already given and there are many interesting circuits are available for you, like automatic door open and close with the help of the pneumatic circuit. Then there are certain applications which I had given to you for the practice purpose, that is design and assemble a circuit that extend and react the single acting cylinder. A very helpful information is given, circuit components are also given which will help you to develop the circuit. You just need to click on the arrow which is shown below, so you will find the more. Total 9 experiments are there and I want you to all to attempt all these 9 experiments. It's a wonderful to work with because very interesting designs which I want you all to come up with. Remember, everyone will have a different design or guidelines are given that will help you to draw the diagram. So please develop the circuit and share with me. I hope this particular video is going to help you to develop the circuits, various circuits diagram. As you are practicing, I'm sure that you are going to develop the logic properly. Please do not forget to subscribe my channel, and if you need any information related to the topics of control system component and other topics, the all information is available on my blog www.letslearnwithdeepti.wordpress.com. Please do not forget to go and visit my blog. Thank you very much.